Experience.
Welcome back to the Girlfriend Experience with your hosts, Deidre, Brandy, and Danielle. We hope you enjoy the experience.
All right. Well, welcome. We're back, girlfriends. And we got a lot to talk about. We sure do. We're going to start off, I think, with the boring stuff. We're going to get into reality right now. But we got a good packed show today. So let's go. All right. So let's talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta, Brandy. What's going on there?
I'm still not
There's
caught
not
up.
much going on there. They had they were doing a little buzzing on social media about Shamia and Portia. But the shit hasn't really hit the fan yet. Of course, Shamia has come on the show. She's made a presence for herself. She's rich. She's a singer. She's got a nice personality. So she is kind of overshadowing Portia's storyline.
Okay.
But as of right now, there hasn't been a big blowout yet. There was a little shade. Shamia played her song, and Portia was like, "Oh, I don't know who that is. Is that Drew?" And everybody was taken aback because they've known each other since high school. So how don't you recognize your friend's voice? And Drew's production can never be Shamia's production because Shamia has money. So that's been the second shady thing she's done so far.
So let me ask you, what episode are we on? I'm trying to figure out if I need to start watching now.
I want to say 4.
Oh no, it's still too soon.
Yeah,
I need to be mid-season, and then I'll
this
start.
is the one.
Oh, yeah, because I have seen things online about Portia feeling like Shamia is over the top and above her, and the spotlight is not on Portia anymore. It is on Shamia.
Well, with Kenya leaving, I think that further kind of solidified that because Kenya was kind of Portia's established friend on the show as well as Shamia. Now the people on the show are basically Shamia's friends. It's Britt, Edie, who had the blowout with Kenya, and the little cute girl. I forget what her name is. But I just saw on Instagram today that her little waffle restaurant. Her waffle restaurant that she has. She doesn't own the location, so the realtor or the owner of the property is suing her for something like $7 million for non-paid rent. Or 75, maybe $75K for non-paid rent.
All right. Now, who is this again?
I think that's Kelly.
Kelly. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So let me ask you a question. When does she come into play? Where is she at?
I was going to say, what about?
There hasn't been any lead up to it. I don't know if they just popped her in when the other thing finished filming because there hasn't been a lead. There hasn't been a mention. There hasn't been anything thus far.
Interesting.
So far, outside of the Kenya and the Britt Edie blowout, this last episode was pretty boring.
I sent you all that clip about one of the husbands on Tasha K.
Oh, I did see that today when I was walking. I didn't have the time to comment, but he said he bent him over.
Who bent who over?
Brooke Edie's husband. Is it Brooke?
Oh, well, yeah, he looks like he'd been bent, stretched.
Surely said it on Tasha.
All types of situations.
That's allegedly, though, because Tasha K would be she just be going over the top, so you got to be careful with Tasha K.
The things that women will look past for money. So he must have some type of bag. I forget what he does, but he must have some very big type of bag. So,
all right. Well, more to come on RHOA.
Yeah, hopefully it gets better.
RHOB. How Sutton really just threw Garcelle away. Really?
This is this really disheartening.
Well, isn't that all the time? I mean, when you have when you see these TV black and white relationships, friendships and stuff like that, I mean, this white lady is odd and awkward, and she was always kind of on the outside a little bit. Garcelle came in and befriended her, and they had a good time together. But she was always trying to get in with the others, and it was really prominent this season when she kept trying to get under like Kyle. Kyle this, Kyle that. I want Kyle to acknowledge this. I want Kyle to stand up for me. Give a crap about you, and you won't even defend your own friend who's defended you in seasons and seasons and seasons.
Right.
So I feel bad for Garcelle, but
I do too. But Garcelle, I stand with you, and I really did not like on the last episode of the reunion. Like, I just felt like everybody just act like they didn't know why she was so upset. Why is she so upset? What's going on? What are we doing? Oh, don't walk away.
That damn Dory. That's
Yes.
so unprofessional, Garcelle. Bitch.
Yes. Dory, you didn't came up here and said every damn cuss word out your mouth during this reunion. I was kept looking like, they cuss like this? Cut, bitch, motherfucker. Everything you could think of. I just kept looking at the TV like, whoa, this is strong.
Now, question, had Garcelle and her formed a relationship outside of the show, or was it just a relationship for the show?
I would say outside.
Okay. I think it was too. I thought their relationship, I don't know how friendly it was outside, but I think they did get together outside of the show.
Okay.
And that damn Chiquita Banana girl, what's her name? Oh my God. Bowles, she just irritated me so bad. I wanted to like her, but I don't like women that do not stand up for other Black women. Like if you're wrong, you're wrong. But Garcelle did nothing wrong. You should have stood with your sister. I don't like how she just, and then it really pissed me off, made my stomach cringe. What? Did you see how they was holding hands during the picture? Her and Dorit. You gotta go back. They were holding hands.
Oh.
Yes, I was like, in the season photo picture.
That was a statement.
Well, Dorit's gonna throw her away next season.
Exactly. So I did not like that. And then everybody just so dumb and like it's just playing dumb. Why is she so mad? What's wrong? Is she okay? I didn't want for us to end like this. No, I didn't want it to be. We could come together. No, y'all know exactly what you are doing.
Right. And she said, Garcelle said they can't be trusted. I can't trust these ladies at all. So
no.
She left on. Her career is, going back high. She's coming back up. She's producing stuff. She's in stuff. Her son's modeling now. She got time for that shit.
They got that little old woman sudden coming to our dressing room. We were supposed to have supper together. What happened?
Oh my God, I know.
Bitch, this is your supper. Take that. You worry about some damn supper. You should be calling your friend and see what's wrong.
Right. So after she went and saw that Garcelle wasn't there, she should have been like, "Oh, Garcelle,
no, come honey, back. I'll buy you a Birkin."
Yeah. Let's that right there. That right there. Yeah, I don't know. That's just heartbreaking. I'm so sorry, Garcelle.
I know, and I don't know if I'll be watching the next season.
Well, they said they're revamping it.
Oh, so we'll see. But I'll tell you one thing: that Hilton lady, Kathy Hilton, she's a character to watch. It's like she almost does it purposely. Maybe that's where Paris gets it from, because it seems like she got a little bit of sense, but then it don't.
Right. Right. And I think she does do it purposely.
Yeah.
I think she knows what the people want to see, and she gives it to them.
Right. Because some of the things she says, it makes sense. I'm like, okay, she giving out good advice. Good advice there. Then the next minute, she's brushing her teeth with an eyelash curler. But yeah, so we'll see if I watch next season.
Well, we did have a little controversies while we were going with some of the posts that we had put out. One for Southern Charm with the young lady Paige, and she wasn't quite fond of our post, but the post was supposed to be bigging her up. The song was on there. I think the song that selected was like bad bitch. If you wanted to have a bad bitch, then this is what you gotta go through or something like that. It was like bigging her up, but I guess some of the clips out there are not fully true because she was upset about what was posted about her saying that in a relationship she was the one making all the financial choices because the guy she was with, who she just left, was bad with his money. But he's also another big money maker on another show. And then another thing that she said was, what did she say? I forget what the post said. That was the headline. I forget what, but that was something that came right out of her mouth. I actually saw that on TV. And I was gonna post it back, but I was like, I'm not gonna say anything. She actually sent a DM to us asking us to take it down. I'm not taking it down. There was lots of conversation going on in the comments. People liking her, people disliking her, what she said and stuff. So whatever. But I had to post about her again. Well, we had to post about her again.
Oh, you're poking the bear now.
Because now Andy Cohen says he's looking to add them to Romy, her and another Summer House person. I mean, she, like I said, she was a little girl. If I watched her on this show, what's it called, Summer House, for like 6 or 7 seasons, and I always liked her because she was a fashion, we call her blogger, but she's a influencer.
Okay.
I like her fashion, even though she's skinny. But I like her fashion. Fashion was always on point. So I always liked her because fashion was on point. Then she created a podcast. Then her podcast blew up, I guess, because she's on Summer House and people love her. Her podcast was called Giggly Squad with another person. And actually, she blew up too. The other girl that was with her, she got a Netflix series, which I watched. It was pretty good. Her name was Hannah Burner, whatever, Burger, something like that. So anyway, so now they're big deals doing 50 show tour throughout the United States. I don't think they go overseas yet. I don't think they're that big, but they're a big deal. But I had to post because now she might be a real housewife. And that would be fantastic because I think she can get with some of those women. Her, any other lady that's Lindsay Hubbard, that's on her. If they're going to be possible housewives. And I'm all in. A couple people on the post were all into, and other people were like, oh, she's not a housewife though. And she's not. She has not been married. So that's something. But then when I look back at some of the Roni people, they haven't been married either. So I don't know what qualifications you need to be a housewife.
Yeah.
Only person that was on the Real Housewives that we were just talking about was married was Kathy Hilton.
Yeah, but somebody said in the comments, she was like, she wasn't even married and divorced. So she's still a housewife. Like some of them still housewives, ex-housewives, to taking care of the kids and stuff like that. She has none of those.
Mm-hmm.
So more to come on that. My phone went black. What was that next? Is that it with the reality? Or we could talk about no, we got some more to talk.
I got something to talk about.
Go ahead.
But I did not put on the list.
Okay.
But I went to the movies to see Sinners. Yes. It was okay. I will say this. I know it made 61 million in sales just last weekend, and there was some haters. I heard it was Vanity Fair's magazine was saying, yeah, they grossed 61 million, but they still haven't cleared the movie. The movie cost 90 million to make, so they're not even receiving profits yet. But this is the first week. By this weekend coming up, it'll be clear over. They'll be making profits. But this was the first, I believe this is the first movie since 2019 to make this much money in the first week. And it's pretty much all black cast.
Oh yeah.
So that's really good. So I encourage everybody to go out and see Sinners.
We're going to go see it. Us African American parents were doing Easter things with our children this weekend. So we're going to pump them numbers up.
I really
plan to do a date night on Friday to go see it.
Good. You will enjoy it. I mean, it was kind of slow in the beginning. I don't, without saying too much, I don't want to go and spoil it, but it's kind of, I didn't know it was going to be racist, like, back in those type of days, but it's a few things. Because I turned to Shayla one time, I said, they got them in here picking cotton. She said, I know.
The vampires
And I was,
was no cotton now. Like,
she said, I know. But
That's how you
there's
gotta
this,
keep your cover, Brandy. So they won't know you're a vampire. You gotta pick the cotton.
ain't picking no cotton now.
there is one song that you will not forget. These white people, they saying, we pick poor Robin clean. We pick poor Robin clean. I picked his head, I picked his nose. I would have ate his body, but he wasn't fit to eat. So it's gonna stick in your head, I'm telling you. It's a really good song.
Was it a true I love vampires. Was it a true like vampire movie? Like bloody,
Okay,
gory.
we're done. Please don't give us any more information. You have to go see the movie.
It's very gory. Now I
Okay.
don't know. Do you all have? Because I'm pretty sure you all do. Y'all more advanced in Kentucky, but we got the seats that have the surround sound in them, and they actually move. So like every time somebody was getting stabbed, we was moving. It's not. It's not IMAX theater because not all the seats in the movie theater have that. It's certain seats that you have to pay extra for to get that.
No.
It's one of those things. My neck was hurting. The chair was moving so much. I was like, oh my God, Ryan, my neck was hurt because I was stiffing myself the whole time when it would move. So then I had like a crook in my neck.
I mean, they're riding down the path streets, and I'll tell you, this is back in the slave days. So the chair's going butter with the car. I said, oh, this is different.
Maybe I'll go to IMAX. Maybe I'll go look.
I encourage y'all to go see it. It's a really good movie. It's good, and support this because there's some haters. It's an all black cast, and it was really, really good.
I definitely want to see it.
Okay. Are we going to skip the Puerto Ricans, or are you ready for the Puerto Ricans?
It doesn't matter to me.
Did you look it up?
I want to know. I mean, there's nothing really to look up.
I never really looked it up. We were going to look up the portions of what they are.
It's 3 parts. It's real easy. It's Indian. It's African. I always forget the third part though. Okay.
Wait,
cool.
Is it American Indian or
yes,
Indians?
American Indian. Oh, not me. Okay, Google.
Native American. That's what I was to say.
What is Puerto Rican's 3 cultures?
They were Native Americans.
According to Puerto Rico's culture is a colorful tapestry of old and new, mixing indigenous, Spanish, and African traditions.
Indigenous, yeah. So they were Native American.
Yeah.
African. And what was the third one, Deidre?
Spanish.
Okay.
Well, are they Native American or are they native whatever was there in Puerto Rico?
I thought. Well, we'll have to bring that back to you next week.
And I will say maybe it also depends on where you're at, where you live at. Because the Puerto Ricans in Philly, you can't tell them nothing. They black. Okay? The Puerto Ricans in New Jersey, they black. The Puerto Ricans in New York, they're black. Now you might go to Miami or you might go somewhere else and they might tell you they're not black. So it also might be where you come up from, what region you are from.
Okay.
Because I mean, in Philadelphia, Puerto Rican is very popular. The race is very popular there, and you can't tell them nothing. Every Puerto Rican I met told me they was black. Some told me they was blacker than me. So I guess it depends on where you come from, what you identify with.
That's my next thing. My next thing was the China luxury items. So what y'all think about that?
Not only the luxury items, I've seen that it cost China $10 to make a whole sofa, and America is charging us $1,500 for a couch.
Listen, lots of restaurants, hoteliers go over there, get all their decor. This stuff is so cheap over there. I think most of us knew that the stuff was being produced other places. But because China doesn't have the patent for things, when we see the knockoffs, the Nike sign is upside down but the sneakers are similar quality.
Maybe even better quality.
Maybe even better quality.
All right, so but we only saw that from one TikTok man.
I've seen that other place. Well, I don't know if people are copying, but I've seen it.
Well, right, he was the first one that came out, and
Yeah.
he was we were, but like that's what makes me think like, is this fully true? Now I know some things can be true, but is this fully true? Because when I started looking into it further, trying to find some reputable news outlets that was reporting it, all I saw was Hindu Times saying something about it. I didn't see nobody else. So it's either they don't want to report on it, because I'm not saying that it's not true, or it might not be fully true. And I did
think they would report on it. It would like blow our economy. Like if people really stop buying these luxury items and these designer brands,
yeah,
it would be detrimental to our economy.
The Gucci would be detrimental to our economy. I can see the Nike stuff and the everyday.
I mean, look at our stores. They're already closing down. Sales are already low in the Saks and the Nordstroms. And
I was going to mention that. I seen today Gucci's down 14%.
Well, let Gucci go down. I'm not buying them a Gucci. So like I said, okay, so then the luxury brands started speaking out, and I still never looked at the other one. I think I want to say Chanel, but I know Hermes said nope. 80% of it is manufactured wherever they manufacture it, not in China. And they have like these tailors or whatever they call them, something smiths, the bag smiths, the leather smiths. They have to study over 3 to 4 years to even be able to make a bag, because they have to make sure that they're doing it correct, it's the quality and all that stuff. So that's what Hermes said. Chanel did come up and say, no, not them. I think it was Chanel, I do believe, but I don't think Gucci or LV or Prada or anybody else said much
about anything.
Yeah.
And that's one that needs to come down. Louboutin price went up way too much.
Mm-hmm. Way too high.
So I did see something on my Echo show today, but I wasn't able. I was in the kitchen washing my dishes. You know what the show is, Deidre?
No.
Okay. I said that would be my present to Dallas if he does stay. Get him a show so we can do some FaceTiming. But it's an Amazon device. It's like a little TV. You've probably seen it in my house. It's the one in my kitchen. It sits on a little shelf, and it's a TV that keeps flashing ads and different things, and it'll tell me if somebody. I have it hooked up to my Ring, so it tells me who's out at front.
Okay.
The back or the side, and it'll show you pictures of who's there.
Okay.
But anyway, the show today, right before I got on this show, it said that Trump is thinking or is going to reduce the China's tariffs significantly. But I wasn't able to click on it because I said I don't want to get it stuck. But I don't know if it was just like a click and bait. So I click on it and it says he was, because I know they're going to meet soon. Maybe if they're going to agree. But China's not going to agree to anything he puts on the table.
No, not after you out there bullying people. Like I feel like we still gonna feel it. Yeah.
So I guess more to come on days on that, because I didn't know exactly what it is. But so it doesn't report news, but I would have to click on it to see exactly what it says, so they could say like after the meeting, if they agree to Trump's something, he will reduce the tariffs significantly. But I don't know. This tariff is really good.
They said Shein going up $1.
Listen, they got us by the balls, basically, right? They don't retaliate too much, but
like somebody said today, where you gonna get your hair? That $10 hair that you get your braids from is now gonna be $30 hair. for a little single pack.
Child, we gonna have one braid. It's going.
I just got to
It's gonna be crazy.
So on to crazier news, Kanye West,
Oh, Lordy Jesus.
who just wants attention. Feel like this man just wants to be always talked about. He just like before I would say this guy needs help, and I think he does need help, but I also think he just wants to be talked about. He just wants his name out there. Now, who would say that type of shit in the news? That he and his cousin was performing fellatio on each other.
No. He said
No, he said they reenact what they saw. So I think
he did his cousin.
He did do his cousin, but when you read the whole thing, they were performing things they saw.
So, but he did specifically say he did his cousin. So let's not incriminate the cousin who is locked up in jail that may have repercussions for this.
He's going to
been put out.
He's going to have repercussions. Poor cousin in that damn jail who was probably always bragging, yeah, my cousin's Kanye. And now Kanye's saying, oh yeah, we did stuff since we were 6 to 14.
The cousin in there for killing a pregnant woman, he probably had a good tough rep. You done tore his reputation down. Imagine how his night was up in that prison that night.
Well, he sure needed it because if he killing a pregnant woman, what the fuck? Who's he killing a pregnant woman for?
I didn't get the whole backstory.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just sick of. They need to I don't know. I don't understand how Wendy is locked up and this man is open school.
That's what I said.
No.
Man, free Wendy. Free my nigga Wendy. Shout out to Wendy.
Nobody 302'd him. I don't understand.
Does he have any? Who's his closest living relative? I wonder.
Daughter.
He don't have a sister or anything.
Some family.
I don't know. Good question.
They need to step in. I feel bad for his kids, like his daughter. Like that's horrible.
Me too. I mean, and Kim, how much stuff should she got to shield? Oh shit, he done said this. Oh my god, I gotta block the kids or.
You gotta homeschool everybody, cut the internet off.
Now I gotta sit down and explain this to North and tell her all this. Oh my god!
You know the kids love their daddy. No matter how crazy they still want to. They were crazy daddy.
Yep.
Love their daddy. But the post before that was crazy too.
Which one?
With Jay-Z?
No, the one where he said his mom was
a lesbian.
Consider she was a lex.
Yeah.
I missed that one.
Yeah.
It was something else.
And as everybody was saying, let your mom rest in peace. Stop bringing her up. That's crazy.
Missed that. Wow.
That was maybe a day or two before. That's too much.
It is way too much. Can't they ban
him from social media? Do something.
I think they do. They block him for a minute, and then somehow he gets back.
No, but now Twitter's owned by whatchamacallit. They not blocking shit.
Elon Musk?
Yeah.
Child, they just sit in their house just laughing at us.
Let me stop talking about the messenger.
Yes, you talk about that man.
Let me stop talking about the messenger.
Well, Elon, I saw something. I didn't go any further and research it, but he reached out to some model or something, asking her to have his baby. She denied him.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, she's not interested. I said good for her.
She better watch out for he clone her.
Oh God.
Yep, one little sample of DNA.
See what they did to the bulls.
We forgot to talk about the Love Hotel during the reality moment. So Bravo's having a new show coming out at the end of the month called The Love Hotel.
Who's having it? Which
Bravo. Bravo. And The Love Hotel is featured with Giselle. What's her name? I'm looking at her. Well, the other one is Ashley, Giselle, Shannon Bador from OC, and from Old Roni, the Countess.
I like the Countess.
Do you?
Now, why is Ashley on the Love Hotel? I thought she's messing with the white man,
Oh, she fine.
the young white man. What's his name?
Oh,
They said looked like the man from Louisville.
yeah.
I guess Giselle and Ashley locked in. They always together.
So Bravo's Love Hotel premieres Sunday, April 27th. Oh, this Sunday. It's an 8-episode series that will feature Real Housewives of Orange County and Potomac and Rome. What else?
So this is a dating show.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they all will be in this hotel in Los Cobos, Mexico, where they will have a chance to meet eligible bachelors throughout their stay. The ladies will go on dates and explore new connections with the sunny shores of Cabo serving as a backdrop. Okay.
That's a weird mix of people.
Joel Kim Booster, an actor and comedian. Does anybody know who that is?
No, I'm looking at his picture too.
Oh, are you? That's going to be the concierge person that's going to be helping them. So I'm interested to see that. I think it'll be interesting because the Countess will take somebody in the bathroom quick. It's real.
Money can't buy your class.
Okay.
The Countess gets down. So yeah, I think that'll be fun. That'll be a fun show. Other news, I don't think I put this on there, but the person 50 Cent had made all his shows with, the Power shows and the BMF shows. That lady, I don't know what her name is.
The black lady, she's Afrocentric, her hair stuff.
Yeah, well,
natural.
She's making a series now with Netflix that she's upset about. And he said it better not be anything like his shows. It's going to be called Nemesis. It's going to come on Netflix. They don't have a date for it, but
she's an awesome writer.
That's good. That's
Let me tell you something. She wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare go against 50 in any way, shape, or form. So it better be a far difference, or he is going to run her on that internet.
He has a new horror film coming out.
That he's in or that he's producing?
I think he's producing. Upcoming horror film called Skill House, reportedly so intense that it made the crew member faint.
Okay.
So wait a minute, because BMF is over with, so we got to replace it. I think BMF is done, right?
This is the
we should have one more season.
BMF.
Yeah. One more season.
I thought he fired Little Meech.
Just because I fire you don't mean you don't have to finish out your contract. And he's going to die on this season, and it hasn't started yet.
You look at you with the tea. Okay. I love BMF. You like BMF?
I love it, yeah. Child, that's a horrible thing. You know this man that fired you and he talking trash about you and your dad. You got to come to work.
We just talked about this on the last show. I was asking y'all which one was the better. One of y'all said
no, you're talking about Power. And
Kanan. We talked about Power and Raising Kanan.
Okay.
I could definitely BMF. I love BMF.
Wait, Power and Raising Kanan. Isn't Power Book 2 Raising Kanan?
No.
Wait, Power Book 2.
Power Book 2 is when the Power Ghost died and his son took over.
Right, but I thought that was the name of it. Power Book 2.
Is Power Book 2 Ghost or something?
No.
Yes, okay. Yeah. You're right. Brandy, tell us about Cat Williams.
Oh, well, Cat Williams apparently purchased a little while ago, but he was just on Jimmy Kimmel talking about he purchased a military base. And he is turning it into a movie studio. He's following in
Tyler
Perry's footsteps because Tyler Perry's movie studio was the location of a military base. So he's going to have a Black-owned movie studio. Now, he said he wasn't wearing no dresses, but he was, he recognizes that Tyler was successful and he is mimicking his process. So hopefully, it'll come to fruition and he will be able to transform and produce movies.
So Tyler is successful because of Medea. So does Cat William have the mojo to make some hits? Because a lot of people will watch Tyler Perry off the strength of Medea.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Cat has, because Cat's a comedian, right?
Yep.
I don't, unless he has other people that are going to come in and he's just going to own this and he really is not going to
Yeah,
be.
I don't think he has plans on like starring in all, hopefully starring in all the movies.
I'm talking about writing movies though. Can he write? Does he have any history of writing
Well,
movies?
he writes his jokes, right? And let me tell you, I saw them 3 weeks ago at the Atlantic City, and it wasn't great.
Mm-hmm.
It was not great.
Yeah. I don't know if he's going to be as involved. You know, just having a studio alone, if you pulling your writers and you got Issa Rae coming here and you got this one coming here, and you know, I would prefer it not be a Tyler Perry. Please.
Listen, honey, I would too. Because Tyler Perry, that concept is washed up. The stuff is over dramatic. It's
no matter what he does, you know, like you can not hear nothing about it. You watch it, you're like, yep, that's Tyler. It's gonna go left somewhere.
I'm okay with Tyler. If Tyler keeps wanting to make it that crap, let him keep going because he's giving back to the community. I think he just did something real big for some people. I gave him some money or stuff, and
he ain't giving back to Monique.
Yeah. Monique can rub him the wrong way.
Clearly, Monique is clamming his heels.
I said it can only be one big bad bitch with a dress on. Only one of us.
But let me tell you, for that Atlantic City show where Monique was hosting, she did her motherfucking thing. She made that show glow because we were like, okay, Cat, but Monique, oh my God.
That's my girl.
Crying. She was pulling people out of the audience. She had pulled these white people down, and that's how she started. She started off and she was like, well, you know, this time, you know, all this stuff is going on. I'm glad to see my white people still here, still supporting us, you know, because we support y'all too. We support our white folks. We love you, blah, blah, blah. Y'all love us. And they were all like, yeah. And she was like, yeah, you come here. You can tell them, they say, I love my niggas. And the white lady was like, no. She said, I love y'all. No, you say, I love my niggas. She was like, I love you guys. Go sit your ass back there. Don't say I love money. So she called 2 more people. Finally, it was 2 women. Finally, she said, oh, the man over there, you come here. He said, I love my nigga. She pushed him away. You don't say that shit here. This motherfucker was about to say he loved it. I don't know if he's going to change it up and say ninjas, but that nick was coming out. He wouldn't have been able to lead us. What?
He was about to lose his job. He might be glad. He didn't have too much Hennessy. White people can't drink Hennessy.
Say Hennessy.
That's what you black folks drink.
He wasn't black.
They was even giving you free Hennessy when we went in. They were like, y'all want some Hennessy and pineapple?
It's a black event. You know they had some Hennessy.
Brandy, I have never had Hennessy in my life.
And you shouldn't.
And when I got there and they was giving me Hennessy, I was like, oh, with the pineapple. Oh, this is coming down with the pineapple. And it was free. I was like, man, go get us some more free Hennessy.
That's how they get you. That's how they get you. Mm-mm.
So that Hennessy, you don't like Hennessy?
I don't drink the Hennessy. If I go to an event and there's free Hennessy, I will drink it. But I'm not getting that Hennessy. You don't want to see that kind of black brandy. You don't want that.
Well, you know what? Ron liked it so much. We got something in the thing now. So next time you coming up, hey, everybody.
Let me tell you something. I get really mad when I go out here and they don't have Hennessy in the bars when I go.
Really?
I know they don't serve it because they're trying to keep the black people out of here. I said,
you drink that
any cognac? Any cognac? No, we don't serve cognac.
What's the other one with the purple bag?
That's Crown Royale. I don't drink that. That's too cheap. But I do like.
Ooh, child.
That's racist.
You drink that Hennessy, you start knucking and bucking. No,
But I
give me
do
that.
like Douce. I love Douce. That's another cognac.
What's Douce?
It's Jay-Z's cognac.
Cognac. Okay.
I always go to the bar. I was like, when are you all going to start serving cognac? I mean, it's really expensive. They looking at me like, I'll take the tequila.
I'm about to say, do it for you. Look, when I get tequila, well, I think anything, but mostly tequila. You know, guys, when I go out, I'm like, I'm watching. When I had that tequila, I'm ass up. I'll be like, that's how I know you've been drinking or something. You talking.
Oh my goodness.
All right, y'all, let's talk about Shannon.
Oh, Unc, why?
Speaking of Nika's probably rolling in her house laughing at this nigga and got himself in trouble. And she told him to leave those young girls alone.
Child. He said that's what he like. He don't want no commitment. He just want to have a little fun.
So do y'all think he's canceled?
I don't know. Let's talk about this because what I was watching, and it seemed like it's more and more coming out. Look, tomorrow might be a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
I feel like in the last 24 hours, he said he wasn't guilty, but I'm going to give you $10 million to shut your mouth up. Like, what is going on? Like,
let me tell you something. He should have gave that lady the money from the beginning. Just give her what she asked for because. All right, we're going to give y'all some background, folks.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Shannon Sharpe is being sued by she was Jane Doe, but now it's Nzinga. What's the
I'm trying to get the article.
Her name is, I don't know, something Nzinga. But the I know. Oh Lord.
That's how it's spelled. Zuniga. So I would say Zuniga. Zuniga. Gabrielle Zuniga. All right, go ahead, baby.
Zuniga. So this Gabrielle Zuniga is, like I said, she came out as Jane Doe, but Shannon Sharpe put her on blast. She is suing Shannon Sharpe for $50 million. The attorney is Tony Busby.
He's a
stick-up kid.
When you hear his name, it's like sleaze.
It is. You know it's sleaze.
For sure.
So, I want to say, did they leak? I think she leaked phone call. It's very vague though. Like there's a lot of pauses. It's like, I don't want to be choked today.
Yeah.
And then there's pauses, like he trying to figure out, like, are we playing a game or how am I supposed to respond? And it was really vague. The telephone call was really vague, long and drawn out. Really didn't.
I heard another piece today where she was talking about, I told you to put on a condom and you didn't put the condom on and I didn't want you to go through the back door. I didn't want you to.
I heard that part too.
I was like, well, wait. What was all this stuff? And okay, so we know clearly, I didn't let Brady finish, but I do want to preface this. We know clearly this was a setup. This is a setup from the beginning. So she was playing a long game. Because if you're recording all of this, you're recording it for a reason.
For sure.
Yeah. There's also another piece of the phone call where he says, if I was here right now, I would smack the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then he say I would kill you? Or wait, he said, it said dead you or... He kept saying it in the phone call I was listening to. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I just never thought that shit to start had that in her.
It is so... Well, she's a little girl. So I think that's why my opinion, that's why he deals with young ladies that young, is so he can control them.
Mm-hmm.
And it said it started out that he saw her in the gym and he was interested and kept pursuing her. So finally, when she, gave him a little play, he asked her to sign the NDA, and she said no. So that should have been the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
He should have known right there, I'm done. They
Mm-hmm.
kept seeing her in the gym, and then finally he gave in again, and that's how I guess the tumultuous relationship started. But she was all in. I guess she knew from the beginning, okay, I ain't signed an NDA. Let's go. I'm going to record you. And he was recording her too.
Mm-hmm.
And she's what is she? What's the models that make a lot of money?
She has an OnlyFans.
Yes, OnlyFans model.
But this is the thing. This is a long relationship.
Yes.
They met 3 years ago when she was 19. He moved to Vegas. She moved to Vegas. So this is a long term. I don't know if it's just a sexual exchange or what, but there's no denying they was doing what they was doing. Because then the text messages, he leaked the text messages. Right. So they playing back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the text messages were very explicit. It was saying, I want, I don't even know what these letters, BDSM. What is the BDSM?
That's bondage or something.
But I know it's nasty. So you know they do nasty stuff.
That's bondage, getting beat, slapped, smacked, and all that.
Yeah, because he kept talking about choking. So I was like, they probably choke each other.
Yeah, so this is really what they was into. Like, this is what he hired you for. This is why y'all got involved.
Exactly.
She has an OnlyFans, so clearly this is how she makes her money.
Right.
Okay, bondage, discipline, dominance, and submission. That's what those BDSM mean. And then there's another word here that I'm going to butcher, but let's go for it. Sadomasochism?
Does that something to do with anal?
Oh, sodomize. Like, okay, I understand that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sodomize.
Yes, pretty much.
Oh gosh.
Now we gotta find these texts, y'all, because these texts are crazy. I want to be abused by daddy.
I feel like she set him up from the beginning.
I agree.
I think, like we said, they were together for a while. She was just playing a long game. I really do believe she was in it. She wasn't interested in him in the beginning. She was not interested in him. Shannon Sharpe or nothing. She really didn't. But finally, when she gave in, he gave in. He didn't want. He's a big dodo.
Let's be honest. It's predatory on both sides. Yeah. He's looking for a young dumb girl. She's looking for a lick. This is in no way is either one of them ever interested in each other in a real relationship. This was not a real relationship.
He said he didn't want relationships, so he was just looking for something.
This is not a relationship.
On her part, I don't think she wasn't pursuing him. She wasn't looking for him. He kept pursuing her. So then she saw her chance and she just went for it. I'm not saying anything. I'm not taking her side at all because I think what she did.
I was going to say, from the OnlyFans, we know the nature of your character. Your body is transactional.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Right. Exactly.
So he knew what he was getting into.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever she was getting was not enough, Shannon.
Yeah.
You didn't pay her enough.
Right.
And it also wasn't a good look that she's 19. Because if she was 25, we would feel a different type of way. If she was 30, we would feel a different type of way. Because clearly from the text messages, you guys engaged in rough sex, choking, all types of things.
But it wasn't anything new to her.
What'd you say?
It wasn't nothing new to her.
Put your be in me. That's not regular lingo. That's just not something I say for the first time. You do.
He's a big dummy.
He's a big dummy. And she, like Brady said, she was looking for a cover. She definitely was. Because if you so-called didn't want this, why did you keep allowing it to happen? You didn't have to keep letting him come over your house. You didn't have to do all this stuff. Could have kept changed your number and kept on moving. Didn't have to move to Vegas with him.
Yeah, because she's alleging multiple. It's not like it happened one time. She's alleging multiple assaults So why would you keep engaging?
Exactly.
There's a sex tape, he said, because he said that he made a statement, recorded a statement that Tony Busby is going to release a 10-minute video. And he's saying, why don't you release the whole video? So whatever's in these 10 minutes is some old nasty SHIT.
I think she's strapped on. No, you know, we've heard reports about him. That's what I'm saying. I think it's something very damaging that he's willing to start at 10 million. He should have been like, no, here's your 25 million. Shut your fucking mouth.
Well,
what she wants, because you work for ESPN, subsidiary of Disney. They're going to have to let you go if anything leaks. So you needed to dead this just to save face. Like, give her money. Like,
5 million and sign this shit. You will not. We're done. Don't try to extort me anymore. Shut your mouth, and that's it.
He giving statements like he Jay-Z, like he didn't know her.
My friends, to my family, I want. I'm like, what is this guy doing?
We try to roll with you, so your secrets don't come out, and just save face at this point. The problem is, it's something you can't win. It's a criminal case.
Right.
It's word of mouth.
Right.
You're not going to beat it.
So are you all canceling him? I've been seeing mixed reviews on social media.
I'm going to have to see this video to see if I'm going to have to cancel one. Now, I'm going to have to see what's going on.
Oh, you want to see that?
I'm canceling him off of this.
I'm not either. And you know what? I mean, because I feel like it was a consensual relationship. Period. What am I doing? She was a year over age, or she was a year legal when he started at 19. I mean, it's disgusting, but
like I tell my husband, it's disgusting. Not my daughter, but if you're selling it at 19, which a lot of people are, if that's your bag,
so
that's what you do.
One thing I did not find, and I wanted to see, how long has she been an OnlyFans person? Was it established when you met her, or did she? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have time to look that up, but
I'll tell you something. It had to be. She had to be doing something, because 19, moving from California to.
No, I think he moved her.
On your own?
No, I think he moved her. He run her close.
Help move her.
Yeah.
You talking about the move from to Vegas, or move to where?
To Vegas.
He definitely moved her.
That was my thought.
But she had to be getting some type of money, good money.
Let me tell you something. If she was doing OnlyFans back then,
oh yeah,
3 years ago when it was popping, we was at the end of COVID. Yeah. She could have moved her damn self. Like, I'm gonna move with my leg. This is my biggest.
She definitely did.
No, but it looks like she's a smart woman. So he paid for it.
Definitely. But I'm saying Shannon Sharpe doesn't go to Planet Fitness, LA Fitness. He's going to a gym that costs money.
Money before.
Exactly.
Right. And that's what she knew. She probably went. Of course she's going to go there. She's going to go there to meet men.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But it's just a shame. 19? Oh, geez.
A lot of people, I've seen a lot of people say they're done with him, but it's still too soon, because you really can't trust a Tony Busby.
No, you can't.
Mm-mm.
I believe, well, you know, the second clip that I heard, it looked like it was kind of butchered up. So I'm not quite sure if that was like manipulated in some type of way, like they pieced it together to make it sound more detrimental than what it was. But there's definitely a lot of truth to this lawsuit here.
Now, I'm not going to discount that he might have assaulted her, because assault is assault.
What kind of assault? We're talking about sexual assault? Or
he could have raped her.
Choked her up.
choked her up, raped her, whatever. He could have. It's not out of, it's not, we can't completely dismiss that. Why
Definitely not.
be raped by husbands? And just because we've had sex every day for 10 years, if you tell somebody no, it can still be considered assault.
Right.
But it's just very manipulative and predatory on her part. And on his part, you're too old. You're just too old to still be getting caught up with hoes. Like, this is a young man's game. This is like, what is going on?
Too much
And then I always question why don't people go to the police, especially in an instance with her. I could even see if you like the police going to dismiss it. He's a celebrity, but at least you have that. I filed this report once upon a time. It never went anywhere. I didn't report it, but I filed it.
That's your paper trail.
Where's your email to you? Where's your text to your girlfriend or your email to the police? Like, where is that?
Yeah.
In some cases, I'm all for, yes, I can't go to the police. This person is too powerful. I'm scared. I'm concerned. But she has means. So, and you're an adult. It's not like you live with him. So I don't understand why there's no police report. Show me some text messages where you're devastated and you're telling your best girlfriend, I don't know what to do. He hurt me. Show me something. Give me a diary or something. Make it believable. Because he was just about to sign $100 million deal. And it's just convenient that you ask him for 50 when he is about to sign $100 million deal. Or when it's advertised that he's about to sign this type of deal. So, Unc need to get him an old head. All the old heads want is washer machines and a mortgage paid. That's all they want.
So that's what he does need. Maybe he can get a woman, get one of his choice, Bonnie or whatever.
I thought Michelle was an older woman.
Who maybe got her face done and her body done so she can look young and pull back, but she's of a certain age. Let's say she's 35 or older.
These African American 35 and 40 look like Caucasian 19. So
African American, what are you talking about? He likes.
You're right.
So
well, I can understand why he's going for the young ones then. I mean,
The shade.
Faces do. Woo! They either be tight from the
I swore Michelle was an older woman.
Who's Michelle? Oh, Michelle was just a figment of all our imaginations. He just said Michelle. Remember, that was a whole hoax. Michelle. This man is always getting himself into some kind of shit.
Yeah, he playing, and I wouldn't play with that type of money. He's playing too much.
Exactly.
Now, what's the contract for? I heard that, but what's the contract for $100 million?
I don't know if he was going to renew with ESPN.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Let me see.
Because how much is he worth now? I was like, is he worth $50 million without the contract?
Okay, Google. What's Shannon Sharpe's network?
Okay, Google.
I found this on the web.
30 million?
Yeah. Shit.
But then I'm seeing 14 million.
And look, and maybe she's not that smart because, excuse me.
She got multiple offers for his podcast.
$50 million. We know they're shooting high because they're not going to get the $50 million in court. But you're suing him. The contract may be pulled. He might not even get that.
Exactly.
So now you're messing with a man who's worth $10 million. I offer you this $10 million.
Hey, girl, take that $1 million and a pack of oodles and noodles.
Let me tell you something. She know he got more to give. Look at how it's playing out. He got more. He got more to give.
Mm-mm-mm.
And And if he doesn't give, she got so much media press that she can do. That OnlyFans just gonna go up and up and up. Like, so she gonna be all right either way. Now him,
does it still pop off on OnlyFans?
yeah, I think people still. They said she had a lot of followers. I just looked to see. They said she had a lot of followers.
Okay.
But see, they were talking about how y'all said she's not white, but
well, she's white in skin, but it says Spain. It's okay.
these white young girls are making millions on
Oh. OnlyFans.
girl, y'all about to call it Backpage.
What is Backpage?
Brittany, you know what Backpage is?
It sounds like something where you entering from the rear. Is it some type of dating for people that like to enter from the rear?
I think it's like it was back in the day. It was a Craigslist for prostitutes.
It's a classified website. Under 2004, the alternative newspaper chain media as a rival to Craigslist. Backpage. Well, shit, I ain't never heard of that.
Mm-mm.
Backpage founder Michael Lacey sentenced to 5 years in prison. Oh shit. Oh, well, I can't wait to see this play out in the media.
Mm-mm.
I can't wait. Shannon, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Well, I think the news, y'all. Jalen Hurts got married.
Oh, congratulations!
Wife they went to school with. Oh,
Yeah, it's a
They're a
bride.
cute couple.
Is her name Bree Burrows? Yeah.
they are, and I like him because his whole team is women.
Oh yeah, black women.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Reminds me of Terrell Owens. Theo, that's the name. Theo. Terrell Owens.
Yeah. He reminds you of him?
Well, he had his whole team was filled with black women,
Oh, okay.
and I like that
Okay.
about him. When
I'm
I
like,
watched the
Terrell
show,
not doing all
I
that.
don't really like too much, but all right.
I watched his
She got us up quick. We like,
Confused.
I watched his show, and his whole team was ran by strong black women.
okay. Okay.
Nobody don't support you like a woman. You get you a black woman, that's a double down.
Yeah.
I know you're off this, but y'all that white girl, she made $75 million off of
Girl, I'm
OnlyFans.
still looking it up. $12 for a subscription.
Wait,
That-
who?
Bad
Zuniga?
Bunny,
Oh, Bad Bobby? Bad Babby?
Bad
That one?
Bobby, whatever that little girl is. $75 million off of that. It goes to show you people like to see underage white women.
Okay. I can't sell sex.
Listen, we talked about Erica and Safari making buku cash on there.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember
It's just
that.
I'm about to send me an OnlyFans page, and I had these toes crack us.
LeBron James and
I don't have that. Oh, Savannah.
Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates. He's still talking.
Yeah, they're going back and forth.
What is he still talking about? Mind your business about their relationship. So Kevin Gates, I think it was over the weekend, he had put out a tweet saying,
He wouldn't switch places with LeBron because he doesn't like the way that Savannah
looks at
looks.
and he said like even the white women look at LeBron better than where his own wife is because his wife deal with him every damn day.
Exactly.
It's the homie at this point.
I got his 3 kids. I raised these kids while he's on basketball. What else you want me to do?
Exactly.
This man don't know nothing about no marriage, Kevin. Who is he? I looked him up. He's like from
Robert.
Louisiana. Yeah, but what does he sing? Y'all know him?
Yeah, I like a Kevin Gates.
You probably know him because she's from around that era.
Mm-hmm.
We pretty in the same era.
No, when I'm talking about area where you are, like that, I think that's the music that do y'all listen to that music?
Who Kevin Gates is?
I ain't never heard no damn Kevin Gates.
We got Brittany wearing Muslim garb right now.
Yes. Brittany Renner.
Brittany Renner.
Wait, there's two Brittany Renners now.
Brittany Renner that targets athletes.
Oh no, I was thinking
Was
about
on the Shannon Sharpe show.
Oh, okay.
I think one of the athletic coaches actually brought her in to speak to his team.
Kevin Gates? No, it wasn't, but I was going to tell you could have it. But wait, have you heard of the Kevin Gates?
I don't know. I heard his name, but I don't know.
No.
I don't know Kevin Gates.
I like Kevin Gates.
But guess what he just walked upstairs with?
That coffee cake?
Hennessy.
Sure did. Said it was mine. I said it was mine. I ordered that coffee cake, Sprinkles coffee cake from Melissa and Melissa off of Real Housewives of New Jersey.
It was pretty good.
Yeah. I did see you.
So I could taste it to see how it was. I had a little piece today, and I left it on the counter so I could taste it a little bit more later. Ron just walked with him on his plate with ice cream on it, like he having whole dessert. It was not quick. But yeah, it was okay. I don't think I would order it again though. It wasn't like fantastic, but it was okay.
I bet it the other day I was desperately in need of some sweets. It worked.
It was okay.
Back to Kevin Gates.
Yeah.
Kevin Gates.
What song that he got that I may know?
You don't know. It's what's called Dick Me Down. You don't know that.
You don't know.
Okay, so y'all don't know me very much. I'm gonna send y'all one of my playlists. When I exercise, I like it raunchy, nasty. It just gets me going.
Wait, y'all. Kevin Gates went to the game last night.
That's what Ron said. I just see him
front row
at the game. That's what he said. I see him at the guy on the sidelines at the games.
Yeah, he said front row at LeBron's game. Yeah, of course.
So he was trolling them.
Definitely trolling.
So I liked him off. He was on Carisha Please. I think he might have been the first guest on Carisha Please.
Okay.
He was flirting with Carisha Please, well, Carisha, whatever her name is. He told Beyonce he'll make her piss all on his dick. Ruby Rose. He just named a lot of people. He said no respect to Jay, but I want Beyonce to piss all on his dick. He's just nasty. But I stopped liking him because I don't know what state it was, but one state, some girl was trying to grab him and he kicked her in the face, like at his concert. He kicked her in the face really bad. And then another concert,
She should have sued that MFR.
She might have. Another concert, he brought somebody on stage and spit water in the lady's mouth. Yeah, he's just he's a bit much.
Did she like it?
I mean, if Kevin Gates called you on stage, I guess she had to play it off, maybe.
I'd be the spirit back going back and forth about this deal.
He would have punched you out that chair.
It's off the stage.
It's a natural instinct. You sit there, somebody spit out this that's nasty.
He's a little cuckoo, but I mean, some of the stuff he says makes sense, but it doesn't.
It makes sense.
I ain't never listening to him then, because y'all, the way y'all just painted that picture, no thank you. Even though I wonder if one of his songs on my thing. No,
He wears a big feather in his hair, an Indian tribe feather in his hair. He's like, he says he's from.
I saw his picture when I was reading the whole article. I saw his picture. I'd never seen him before, or I never noticed him before.
I think he's still married. Isn't he still married, Brandy?
To Drika?
Yeah, I believe him and his wife on the farm. He's still married, but then he said she. This is white.
His
You said the way you said her name, like maybe she was a performer.
No.
She be on Instagram. Like, she be out and about, too. A little bit.
Oh, wow.
She looks kind of normal. I don't know how she ended up.
He said that she was cheating on him with the personal trainer.
Well, maybe he's not doing the dicking down, as he so-called claimed.
He's just giving it to everybody because that's what he says he wants to do.
Oh, my God. He's a character.
Thank you for joining us on The Experience. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.